Hi everyone, welcome to this session on asking and giving information presented by the Department of English at K.B.N College, Vijayawada. This presentation will walk you through the key expressions, question types and communication strategies needed to ask for and provide information effectively. K.B.N College, established in 1965, is a NAAC A++ accredited autonomous institution committed to quality education. Let's begin exploring this important everyday communication. My name is Syed Salma and I hold a BLIC MA MED. I currently serve as an assistant professor in the English department. Over the course of this presentation, I will be sharing expressions, examples and tips to help you ask and give information confidently and clearly. Let's start by understanding what asking and giving information actually means. Asking information means seeking facts, details or clarification from another person, while giving information means providing answers, explanations or directions in response. This is an essential communication skill. It helps people exchange ideas, obtain knowledge, solve problems and understand each other better. We ask questions when we need information and we provide answers when someone seeks information from us. For example, if someone can ask us for directions, requesting details about an event, seeking clarification in class, gathering information during interviews. Good information exchange leads to better understanding and successful communication. Why is it important? What is the importance of asking and giving information? Why does this skill matter so much? First, asking and giving information helps in effective communication between people and it reduces misunderstandings and confusions. It helps in learning and acquiring knowledge. It builds confidence in social and professional situations. It also improves relationships through meaningful interactions. It is essential for academic, workplace, and daily communication. Good communication begins with asking the right questions. If we did not ask the right questions, we may get misunderstandings and we don't get whatever the answer we require, we want. So it is very important having good communication. Let's see some situations where we ask for information. Some common situations. People ask information in various contexts. In classrooms, at workplaces, while traveling, in hospitals, at banks and offices, during interviews, while shopping. For example, we can ask, could you tell me where the library is? Common question words. WH questions. These WH questions are the foundation of asking for information in English. What is used to ask about things or information? Where asks about a place, and when asks about time. Why we use to know the reason. Who for persons. Which for choice. How or asks about method or manner or condition. Mastering these six or mastering all these WH questions words allows learners to ask precise and appropriate questions in almost any situation. These words help us gather specific information. If we take an example of some other questions, for example, who, we can ask many questions on who. Here, who is your teacher? We can also ask who is your favorite motivational speaker, who taught you to prioritize things, who do you call when you need advice, who is coming to the event today, who are your friends, and so on. On what, let's see some more examples of questions on what. What is your name is given here. You can also ask what are your favorite subjects, what are you doing, what are your hobbies, what are you doing this weekend, what is the most important thing in your life right now, and so on. Few example questions on where do you feel most focused, where did you buy that diamond ring. Okay, next, where do you live, where is your college located, where do you see yourself in 5 years, and so on. Few examples on when do you usually plan your day, where is your next presentation, when is your next presentation, when did you start posting on WhatsApp status, and so on. So these WH questions, these words are very helpful to gather specific information. Let's see types of questions. How to give information effectively. Now let's see types of questions. Questions can generally be grouped into 3 types. They are yes or no questions, WH questions, polite questions. WH questions require only simple answers, and yes or no questions require only simple answers, whereas WH questions require detailed answers, and polite questions used to show respect. So for example, if we say yes or no questions, see yes or no questions, are you a student? We can say yes. Means the answer is simple. Where do you live? In WH questions, if we ask where do you live, here the answer is not in yes or no. Here we need to give detailed answer like I live in Vijayawada. And coming to polite questions, could you please help me? Would you mind explaining this? And so on. How to ask questions effectively. Giving information effectively requires clarity, politeness, and complete details to help others understand correctly. Few tips for asking information. Be clear and specific. Your question should be clear and it is specific. Use polite expressions. Speak confidently. Maintain eye contact. Listen carefully to the response. Avoid asking multiple questions at once. Don't ask all the questions at once. So try to ask one after one. If we see some useful expressions, excuse me, could you tell me, may I know, would you please. It's very important to give information effectively. So how to give information effectively? Tips for providing information. Your answer should be clearly and accurately. Be polite and friendly. Use a simple language. Please avoid advanced terminology or advanced language. Provide complete information. If you provide incomplete information, it leads to misunderstandings. So please provide complete information. Confirm understanding if necessary. For example, if when we ask where is the principal's office, it is the answer it is on the first floor next to the staff room. If we did not ask clearly or accurately, you won't get the right answer what you require. Now let's see some useful expressions and asking and giving information. While asking information, can you tell me where the canteen is? Could you please explain this assignment again? May I know where is the bus stand? Do you know? So like this, so many things we can. These are a few useful expressions. And while giving information, we have to start certainly. Of course, why not? Let me explain. The information is according to the schedule and so on. We can use these beautiful expressions in answering and giving information, asking and giving information. These expressions make communication more professional and polite. Let's see sample conversation. Asking how to ask directions. See, asking for directions. Student, excuse me, could you tell me where the library is? Teacher, certainly. Go straight along this corridor and take the stairs to the second floor. Student, is it near the computer lab? Teacher, yes, it is opposite the computer lab. Student, thank you very much. Teacher, you are welcome. Let's see one more example. A conversation at a shop between a customer and shopkeeper. Customer, excuse me, do you have this bag in reddish brown? Shopkeeper, yes, we have it. Let me show you. Customer, how much is it? Shopkeeper, it is 850 rupees. Customer, is there any discount? Shopkeeper, yes, I can give you a 10% discount. The final price will be 765 rupees. Customer, that's great, I will take it. Shopkeeper, thank you, here is your bill. Have a nice day. See, this is a beautiful conversation between a customer and a shopkeeper at a shop. So, asking and giving information politely helps make our daily interactions smooth and pleasant. Now, let's see a few barriers to effective information exchange. Some common communication problems: lack of attention, poor listening skills. See, you have good listening skills. If we have poor listening skills, it may lead to misunderstandings and we don't get proper information. Okay, language barriers also, incomplete information. So please, when you are ask in complete question. When you are answering or giving information, please give complete information. Fear of asking questions, misinterpretation of messages. So for all this solution, practice active listening and ask for clarification wherever necessary. In class also, you can approach your respective subject teachers if you have any doubts, and you can they will clarify your doubts wherever necessary. Benefits of effective information exchange. There are so many benefits. Let's see some positive outcomes: better understandings, stronger relationships, improved teamwork, increased confidence, faster problem solving, greater academic and professional success. So, effective communication helps people work and learn together successfully. Let's see some key takeaways. Asking and giving information is a vital communication skill. Everyone should master in WH words, yes or no questions, and polite expressions. While giving answers, some useful expressions also we have seen now. So all these are very, very important. Use appropriate question forms and polite expressions. Listen actively and respond clearly. Practice regularly to improve communication confidence. Yes, this is the most and important thing everyone should do. Regularly practice regularly to improve communication confidence. When do we get confidence? Means when we are very good at communication skills, we are very confident in our subject or in our communication skills also. Effective information exchange leads to successful interactions in everyday life. Thank you. That brings us to the end of this presentation on asking and giving information. Thank you all for your attention and active participation throughout the session. We hope these expressions, question types, and tips will help you communicate more confidently in daily academic and professional settings. We now welcome any questions you may have for further discussion. So please feel free to share your thoughts or ask for clarification on any point covered today. Once again, thank you.